Hey guys, today I have another video, this time with me playing as Greystone. And I'm going to do things a little differently today. First I'm going to show you guys a small clip of me in the beginning of the game. Then I'm going to show you a larger clip of me like mid-game and how the fighters work mid-game. And then I'm just going to show you like the end game. So to start off mid-game, with most fighters, fighters are really weak mid-game. They're not very good at taking out minions in general. So isn't really help there, and they're definitely not good at taking out heroes in the beginning. So don't be discouraged if you're playing as a fighter and you go up to some like, you know, low health like caster or somebody, because they're definitely gonna outrank you in the beginning. Like casters are really good in the beginning, as well as maybe someone like Rux who has a little more like ability focused. So definitely stay away from the people that are more focused on abilities, because they will definitely have the advantage at the beginning of the game. So what you want to do if you're playing as fighter is maybe try to, if your team needs it, try to, you know, move from lane to lane and keep them from taking towers down early. And then go to the jungle, guys. Go to the jungle and take down these minions as fast as you can, just to level up and buy card power. And depending on what character you're playing as, buy card power that will accommodate for that character's strength. So right now I'm kind of moving through the jungle, trying to level up fast. And yeah, so now I'm gonna. So I mean, this is still a pretty early game, I'd consider. It's within the first 15 minutes. I'd say that's early game for most of my games, and I'm already level 9. But here's another clip. So I'm cutting in a little more. I just skipped me running to the center. So I'm kind of watching this rampage right now. I'm kind of trying to prevent them from just making one big push and pushing into our towers. You definitely still might not be the greatest idea for me to go and push an enemy and be right on the front lines, because even though I'm level 9, which is almost it's like 2/3 of the way to max level, I still don't have that much card power, and I still haven't been buying cards. But I am putting in damage to this rampage if you're looking, which is definitely because I've been buying cards, guys. And since I'm Greystone, I am able to move into that tower, and it is definitely logical for me to do that and use Greystone's abilities to his advantage, to your advantage. He is able to stay in the fight, and it is acceptable if you go and run to the tower for that kill, if you can get it. Greystone's greatest strength is that he is able to stay longer than anyone else, so definitely use that to your advantage. So I'm going to continue buying cards. I don't have that many cards yet, guys. I'm telling you, it's still kind of early game, and it's harder for fighters to get card power as opposed to casters, because casters have that splash damage ability and they're able to take down minions a lot faster, which is definitely helpful for them. So don't be discouraged, please. I've seen many people just do very shitty early game with fighters and then come back late game because they've just been buying card power, and fighters really help out late game because they have so much health. And there comes to a point where, like Chimera, if you've seen my other videos, I definitely recommend go checking them out. Chimera, he's very good early game, but then late game he kind of dies down a little because people like Greystone, which I'm playing right now, they get so much health that there's just nothing that Chimera can do. Like right now, there's nothing Chimera can do. I do my assault the gates just to make sure he doesn't get away. But assault the gates, it's another topic I want to bring up. Definitely very useful for Greystone, because it allows him to move and intercept enemies faster and get into fights and get out of fights faster. Actually, I wouldn't recommend using it to get into fights, because you definitely want to save that for getting out of fights. Or if there's an enemy running away, you can also chase them down. That's not a bad idea either. So be aware when you're using that, and if you're running from people, it's very useful because Greystone doesn't have any other abilities. So I'm gonna push up this tower, try to get it nice and quick. I see who is that, Twin Blast, but it doesn't matter. I have a good amount of health, and I believe Twin Blast does physical damage, which I have. Greystone has a lot of physical armor, so I don't think that he can touch me. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe Twin Blast does energy. I don't know. Keep that in mind too, guys. Keep in mind who you're going against, especially as a fighter, because you want to outlast the enemy. And if you have a lot of armor, you also have to keep that in mind too, depending on who you're fighting. So as you can see, I have half health right now, and normally I would recall, but since I'm playing Greystone, it just doesn't matter because he can stay out longer, and I have my revive ability ready. So I'm gonna continue moving through the jungle, trying to get people. Or not get people, get these minions, continue to level up, getting card power, because card power is really important. I would definitely start off buying, buy like 1 or 2 attack speed cards with Greystone, and then just max out on damage, and his health will follow. I don't buy many health cards with Greystone. I buy like 2 maybe towards like mid to end game. I wouldn't completely stress out about health with Greystone, because he comes with a lot of it. And he has that revive ability. So I'm gonna get this Twin Blast. I'm just gonna try to help him with his team fight. The Gideon uses his Black Hole ability, which is definitely helpful. That's kind of a prime example of when you want to use the Black Hole ability. It's when you're in a team fight and the enemy team doesn't have the attention to be able to, or isn't able to be attacking Gideon. They're focused on other things. So if you're in the middle of a team fight, it's definitely a good time to use Gideon's ability. So I'm buying more attack damage. Because, well, actually going back to the Gideon thing, what I've seen a lot of people do is they'll just run up to an enemy and then use that Vortex Black Hole ability. And then it's really easy for the enemies to do something like take them down, or like Grux can rip them out of it, use a super, and it's really easy for them just to wait Gideon out and then kill him after that. So definitely use that in team fights, or if you're trying to take down minions. So I'm going to go after this gadget for this kill, but she does get away because she has that speed ability, so I kind of just let it go. I'm going to take out some minions. Hey guys, don't keep chasing that kill. Even as Greystone, you don't want to just mindlessly chase a kill through towers if you know you're not going to get them. So now I'm kind of watching this gadget. I'm going to try to make a push, but she's just able to run back into her tower, which isn't good. I can't really do anything here. So I'm going to run mid now. I'm going to see if there's other places I can help out, because Gadget just had too many like splash damage abilities, and she would have taken my minions out too fast for me to be able to push up. So there's Twin Blast. And as you can see, Greystone, he doesn't have many. He doesn't have any rip abilities or anything that like keep enemies, like hold them down, like Sevrog or Grux. So I would, if you want to rewind it there, I was strategically trying to pin him against the wall so he couldn't run back into his tower. But you see this Chimera, I have like no health compared to him, and it's just easy for me to take Chimera down. He can't touch me because I just have so much resistance, so much health, and this Rampage can't do anything either. So Rampage jumps over there. I was gonna, so just I'm right now I'm waiting Rampage out because that was a pretty stupid move for him to run back. And one thing you want to do as Greystone is try to strategically place where because when you jump back, you blast enemies back, and so you want to strategically be in the spot where you're gonna blast enemies back over to your towers. And you don't want to blast them into somewhere where they can get away, like back into their towers. And also be aware that if you're attacking Greystone, so if he's about to revive and you and your team are chasing him down and he's about to revive, be on the side that he's going to be running to right when he revives. So that way you're able to run in and get him and he doesn't get away. Yeah. So now I'm going to run right and try to help with my teammate. And if you just look at the sheer amount of health I have like 2100. It's not that much with Greystone, but it's enough to be able that I have plenty of physical physical armor, and people aren't able to take me down fast because the casters won't target anybody, and fighter people like Chimera, they won't be able to do anything since they do physical damage. So definitely keep that in mind, and I have that revive ability, so I'm definitely able to last very long. I'm just going to get out of that gadget ability, that's why I use that. Gideon runs. I'm kind of in the middle of a tower. I'm being taken down by like 3 people, and I have a tower on me, so I die there, and I didn't have my revive ability. So now I'm just going to fast forward to the end of, or no, not to the end of the game. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit after I died. I don't believe that we had a victory in that team fight. Yeah, but they are going to try to push left right now, even though they have almost no health, which is definitely a good target for me, because look at how much health I have. I'm up to 2,500 already, and like I said, Greystone's health is kind of just gonna, it's just gonna keep getting better and better. You don't have to worry about it too much. So buy just like 1 or 2 cards, and you should be good on health. As you can see, I have a lot of health, and I don't need to worry about just instantly getting killed. I could probably take on like 3 people and still be fine right now. Yeah. And I also, keep in mind, I'm doing a lot of damage. I think I have like 200 physical damage right now, which means I will be able to stay in the fight and do a bunch of damage. I'm doing lots of damage to that Gideon and the Twin Blast, while the Gideon is helping, pulling him back so I can get him. So now I'm going to continue pushing left lane, taking out these minions as fast as I can before their team has time to react. And I'm going to try to get this tower down. There's Howitzer. I'm just going to stand here waiting for my minions. There isn't much I can do. But I see Chimera. I'm going to get him. He can't do anything to me. Like, see, I'm just taking so much damage that Chimera can't do anything. Like, it's Chimera and Rampage, and even if he did manage to get me down, I'd still have that revive ability, so I don't really need to worry about anything. And this is definitely something that becomes present with people like Greystone, and look at how much damage I'm doing to Rampage right now. Like, that's what you want, guys. You want to be able to do that. So I'm going to move in with my minions right now, but I see the Gideon on my mini-map, which you always want to be watching your mini-map. He's using the teleport ability. I try to get out of that because I don't want to deal with that right now. Like I said, you don't want to just lose your revive ability just because. It's not a good idea. So I see Twin Blast there. He's kind of shooting us down. I'm going to continue taking out minions, trying to get a push going, because I have so much health. If the minions can just hold off that tower for a little bit, then I will be able to take it down, and we will have won this little battle. But yeah, I get out of the tower just in time there. There's Twin Blast, and this kind of seems like a lost fight right now as I'm watching it, but we're also causing a distraction, which is good. I think I have another ally pushing up mid lane, but I do end up retreating. And if you see, I had like no health and I was still fine, which you can definitely do that with Greystone, as I've said in the past. So if you see right there, I have health. I have like a few health cards. I like to kind of keep my cards on the higher power level, so that way I can be as efficient as possible and get, like, I don't buy like a bunch of little shit cards, because then they flood your card spaces and you're limited on how many cards you can hold. Also, I want to comment, if you look, I'm normally used to buying mana potions and health potions, but with Greystone, guys, don't bother with mana at all. You don't need any mana. I would not worry about Greystone and mana for sure. He has like one ability, and he has like 1 or 2 abilities, like Assault the Gates and Make Way, that require mana. All the other are just passive or regular hits, so do not worry about mana. Do not buy any mana cards, guys. It's just a waste. Please do not buy mana. You will never run into a problem with Greystone and mana. Okay? I can assure you that. So I see right now this tower is just so low, so I'm just going to run in and go get it. I'm Greystone. I don't care. I have so much health. So there's Gideon, and I think he's going to use his teleport. Yeah, there he goes. So now I'm going to try to get this Chimera. I have so much health. I'm just able to tank all this stuff. Chimera's dead. That wasn't a problem if you just watched that. Like, he probably took me down like, what, a fifth of my health. And he had like, I don't know, maybe 75% of his health left. But now, this is probably getting a little dangerous here. I do have my revive, but be aware with Greystone, it is easy for them to corner you. And compared to that Rampage, I'm doing a lot of damage, guys, which definitely, I mean, it always helps out. And I run in this tower to get this Rampage, which might not have been the smartest idea. I really just wanted that kill. I thought I'd be able to get him, but he threw a rock at me, so I got down and the tower was shooting at me. So I did die. But now, I think I bought like 1 health card, and I'm already up to 3,200 health, which is kind of ridiculous. So right now, we got the orb. There wasn't a fight, guys, so I kind of skipped over that. We got the orb, and I kind of asked my teammates to give me the orb, because I have that revive ability. So we definitely don't want to lose. So I'm being a little more cautious this time. I'm staying back. I don't want to get right in there and lose the orb. There's Chimera being an idiot. He can't do shit. Take him down. So now I'm just going to run up. All I have is Gadget left. My team did a good job of clearing everybody else up. And I believe that is their whole team. So we're about to just go get an easy orb shot. And we should be good. I mean, this is a pretty good game. I had a pretty good team. So now I'm just going to kind of wait over here. Even though I have the orb, I still don't want, you definitely don't want to risk it and just run in there and start taking out that that tower. I mean, maybe with some allies I would do it. And yeah, here I go. So I got my allies, so I'm just taking the damage as Greystone. It doesn't matter. And I'm still alive, and I still have that revive ability, and I'm still pushing up, even though I only have like 250 health, which is completely acceptable, guys. They have nobody left on their team. That minion could literally just kill me right now. I'm kind of like, laughing. Now we're gonna take down as many inhibitors as you can, guys, just to ensure that victory, that easy victory. We already have all 3 inhibitors down, so once those super minions get in, it'll just be an easy win. I'm gonna see who I can kill. I'm gonna try to help my minions advance, get into the tower and do some damage, or get into the core and do some damage. We're moving up. I have no health, so any second now, once that tower does its attack, I'll probably be reviving. Yeah, and this is just really easy for me, especially since we have the orb. Piece of hair stuck in my mouth. Yep, and that was a pretty good game. Please, guys, subscribe, like if you liked, or if you learned anything, you liked my video, or just comment if you have anything you want to say. I went 11-2, which I've had better games, but with Greystone, that's acceptable, because I was getting, people were stealing my kills a lot, but it doesn't matter, guys. Do not get angry if someone steals your kills. I've told lots of people that, told my friends that. Just be happy that they were coming to help you. A kill is a kill, okay? But this isn't Call of Duty. Thanks for watching, guys, and please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you.